At number 51 on my big board is TCU wide receiver Jack Bech. 6'2", 215, coming out as a 22-year-old. He's one of the more interesting wide receiver prospects in this draft class. You know, a lot of the guys that we've talked about at this point have some elite skills that put them ahead of some of the other guys in this class. That's not necessarily Bech's game. He's not a great athlete. I think he kind of lacks the athletic ability to be a wide receiver one, but he does a lot of the small things so well. I think he has the best hands in the class. He'll reel everything in, right? He's not a body catcher, uses his arms. He's a sneaky separator. I know that's kind of like the funny quip to throw out when you see a white wide receiver who isn't very athletic. You know, he's the guy who does the small things, right? But that's really what Bech is he's a tough, sneaky separator, right? He's tough to bring down after the catch, too. He doesn't look overly athletic, and he didn't test overly athletic, but when he gets the ball in his hands, he really is tough to bring down. There were some concerns about, what he might be in the NFL. I think he put some of that to bed at the Senior Bowl, absolutely dominated the entire week. But let's take a look at some of his highlights.
Not to prove some people wrong this year. Still 2 timeouts, didn't use one there. The clock rolled the whole time, going deep across the middle, and it's caught. What a catch by Jack Bech. That doesn't get accounted for in that box score. Play fake over the middle, wide open Bech with the catch and run inside the 10 and stretching for the goal line.
Horned Frogs trying to go up 3 scores. Deep drop for Hoover, taking a deep shot. Hoover threads it in. Touchdown, Jack Bech.
For that to pay off, a lot of RPOs in their system. This is a short drop.
Right back to Bech. He does attack the new corner, Jackson, and he wheels his way all the way inside the red zone with the shoulder pads driving.
It's space.
For being a great first 15 offensive play caller as the flea flicker's dialed up.
And it's dialed up and wide open. A catch is made, and this will go for a touchdown. And both resulting in touchdowns. Pump fake, looking down the sideline. Defender fell, bought for the fake. And that is Bech.
Play with pain and play hurt as a young buck.
Yeah, he's a leader. Fires to Bech. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown, TCU.
Yeah, I like Bech's game a lot. While he might not ever be a wide receiver one, I think the athletic testing in Indy showed that he can be a real high upside wide receiver too. A RAS score of 9.26, good enough for me to believe that he will be a good NFL athlete. So I would spend a middle of the second round pick on him. I have a score of 67.25 on the TCU wide receiver. The consensus sees him as a late second round selection.